Hey Cancer, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of October 2024. This is your first time catching one of my readings. I do want to say hello and welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. Whoa. For the readings this month, I am using my tie-dye tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Cancer, with a Halloween oracle card. Yes, we are in spooky season, my favorite time of year. All right, so, oh, and I do want to say, if this reading is not specific enough for you, please join me on my Tarot Q&A Ask Me Anything live streams. That happens every Monday, and you can ask me anything about anything, all right? And I'll pull cards for you. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the reading, Cancer, because things are not necessarily moving as quickly as you'd like them to, but they are moving, and you're moving in the right direction. All right, especially as it relates to your money. Now, here's what's slowing things up, because look, you have the court cards here, all of them, of the swords, king, queen, and the knight. All right, well, you just don't have the page, but having that many swords in the first week of your reading is telling me that the only thing that's holding you back from getting the money, the success, whatever it is that you want, is you're refusing to let go of something that needs to be let go of. Now, this could be something physical, like something tangible, or it could just be something emotional. It could be maybe bad habits, maybe toxic relationships. But whatever it is, you're holding on to something you don't need to hold on to, and that is slowing your progress down as it relates to you getting the money or the success that you truly desire. Now, we also have the Hermit card, and I feel like these are actually people, Virgo and a Leo here. And that's what I'm picking up, all right? So there's a Virgo, there's a Leo for some of you in your life that is trying to help you navigate and make decisions as it relates to what you are needing to do and what you are needing to actually leave alone. Now, if we're not looking at these as people, the Hermit card talks about you being independent and making decisions on your own. And then the Strength card obviously is everything strength related. It's a very positive card because it's an indicator that things are not only shifting in a very good way for you, but it's also a card that indicates healing or recovery is on the way. And sometimes this is physical, sometimes it's not, okay? But it is a powerful card that indicates things are being repaired or things are being restored to some degree. So, like I said, Cancer, the first week of October, get clear about what you don't need, because it could be hindering you in getting the things that you want. All right, let's go ahead and continue on and see what shows up for the sign of Cancer as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of October 2024. What do we need to know for the sign of Cancer? All right, okay. So your first week in October might be a little rough, Cancer. I'm just going to keep it real. But look at the second week. You could not ask for any better card. Well, I mean, I guess you could, but these cards are like triumph, victory, success, winning. The decision is made in your favor, emotions are in check, cash and money is on the way, and things are moving in a very timely way. I mean, seriously, these cards are fantastic. So while the first week of October may be a little rough, like I said, the second week is when all the things just kind of come together for you in a very profound way. Like I said, winning, control, structure, growth, cash, emotions in check, speed, timing, things happening sometimes even ahead of schedule. All right, now as this relates to your money, it means that the second week of October is going to be a really good week for you. As it relates to making decisions, of course, but also when things just kind of start showing up for you. All right, Cancer. Now, you also have some cash on the way. That's really good. So, I mean, whatever you need to hear, whatever you need to see or feel or do in the second week of October, you actually do it, or you get it, or you experience it. All right, so I can't stress enough, the second week of October is a week of success. It is a week of things just really working in your favor. I mean, it's good news. It's the right people, and showing up at the right time. It's everything. All right, so let's continue on, Cancer, because that second week of October is going to be a profitable and beneficial week for you. All right, so let's see what else is showing up for the sign of Cancer as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of October 2024. What do we need to know for the sign of Cancer? All right, so as we move into the second half of October, Cancer, you're going to be working a lot. And you're going to be having a lot of conversations about money. Not only in your personal life, but I am picking up in your professional life as well. All right, so, but the conversations are going to be good because that card is in the reverse, which is actually a positive thing. All right, we also have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups means that while things are actually going well for you, you may feel a little bit guilty because you are leaving some things behind, or you are letting some things go that you need to let go of. Now, sometimes, when it comes to releasing stuff, we know we have to do it, but it doesn't mean it's easy, doesn't mean it's fun, doesn't mean it doesn't affect us. And so that's kind of what I'm picking up here. But here's where things get good. Look, we got that Knight of Swords again. He was the first card. Now he's in the upright position. Once we hit that second half of October, whew, okay. Oh, and we got the Ace of Wands. That's a repeater too. Okay, so let's start with this Fool card. The Fool card in the reverse means that you do something different. And even though it may feel right, you're kind of questioning it. All right? Because we're talking about money here. You do something different. It works, but you're doubting if you should do it again. All right, this could be investment-related business, maybe just buying something that you realize, okay, this is good. Maybe I should have done this sooner, or maybe I should do this again, or not do this again. All right. Now, the Knight of Swords, like I said, this is that fast-moving energy card. It's also a card of temporariness. Something shows up and then it goes away, and then something shows up and then it goes away. All right, so as this relates to your money, I feel like this is an opportunity that you need to pay attention to because it's not going to be there for very long. And then you have cash coming in, but then it goes right back out. You know how sometimes somebody pays you something and then you end up having to pay something with that same money? That's what I see with this here. So that's not necessarily bad. It's just kind of a bummer because, we don't want to have to give the money back out when we get it, but sometimes that's the way life works. All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance for the month of October 2024. Look at that. We've got the Justice card again. All right, so the Hierophant means creating your own system and your own plan, and you don't have to follow somebody else's idea or somebody else's system. All right. The other thing about the Hierophant is that sometimes it means there's a spiritual aspect to you attracting money right now. Now, I know a lot of us do believe in law of attraction, law of assumption, and that Hierophant card shows up a lot of times when you're manifesting something and you get it, which is very exciting. And I feel like some of you are manifesting money and you're getting it, okay? That Justice card, a decision is made in your favor. The Five of Swords, again, that is a communication card. You may not necessarily have the most like smooth conversations with someone, but it's okay. It doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means they don't understand you. And sometimes in the pursuit of money, success, whatever, people don't necessarily understand us, but that's okay. They don't have to, right? People can be supportive without necessarily being in agreement 100%. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. It's like you have people around you who really don't understand what you're trying to do as it relates to your money, but they want to be supportive even if they don't agree. Finally, we got that Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of financial support and assistance showing up for you. However, it is going to be either less or later than what you thought it would be. All right, so maybe you get approved for a loan and it's not the amount that you thought you were going to get. Or maybe somebody says, yeah, I'll help you, but then they don't show up, or they show up, but the help isn't really helpful. You know, we've all had situations like that. So that's kind of what I'm picking up with that card. Now, that's not necessarily bad because you kind of have a heads up about it. So you can do what you need to do to prepare in advance to make sure that you don't get, you know, tripped up because somebody either doesn't show up or their help is not exactly helpful. All right, so Cancer, the month of October, it starts off, like I said, kind of rough, but that's because you have to let go of something that is getting in your way, and that's hard for you. But the second half of October, oh my gosh, things just really, really work out for you. Like I said, those cards are so positive, and they are so like just confirmation that you're doing exactly what you need to do in order to get exactly what you want, especially as it relates to money. All right, the second half of October is really about you implementing plans, communicating those plans, and then doing whatever you need to do, taking the actions that you need to take in order to make sure those plans follow through. All right, Cancer, so October is a good month. It's a month, like I said, of progress and a month of things really just working out in your favor. And things showing up, the things that you want to show up actually do show up. All right, so October is going to be fantastic, Cancer. It really is. All right, so let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Halloween Oracle card. So we got the Death card. This is the eternal cycle begins here. The eternal cycle begins here. All right, so you have to understand that you really are going through a transformation in the month of October, all right, Cancer? And, you know, it says the eternal cycle begins here. So this means that you're starting on a new journey, on a new path, and this is even a new version of you to some degree. Very interesting, something to think about. All right, Cancer, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me, and we'll definitely do it all again next month.